Hi, Botswan. Welcome back to another story. If you're new here, my name is Ohima. I bring interesting stories. So if you like interesting stories, let's be friends. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share these videos to your friends. And make sure you hit the notification bell so that as soon as I drop a new video, you'll be the first person to be informed. Quickly, let me give a shout out to these two beautiful supporters, Esiedu Dina 399 and Avedeche Bless Yaya 7328. You've been amazing supporters and thank you all so much. Today's story, juicy. Like people are doing things, oh, you just relax and enjoy the story. Actually, get a popcorn. So let's get right into today's story. Hi, Ohima. For the context of this story, call me Elsie. I'm 28 years now. And what I'm about to share with you still gives me goosebumps. It's the kind of story that will make you question everything you thought you knew about love, friendship, and betrayal. I met this guy, let's call him Kobe, when I was 22. He was very funny, ambitious. Well, he said he was ambitious, but the truth is he was broke, jobless, and floating through life. But to me, I had hope. I had love. I had this idea in my head that if I supported him, stayed loyal, and believed in him long enough, he would become everything I dreamed of. I wasn't just in love. I was fully invested in building a future with this man. I paid his rent when he was broke. I bought him clothes when he couldn't afford decent ones. I used my mother's connections to help him get an internship. I was his everything, his cheerleader, his helper, and his partner. But he was never really mine, not the way I needed. About a year into the relationship, I missed my period. I was scared, but part of me was also excited. I thought maybe this was the next step. When I told Kobe, he didn't react the way I expected. His face went blank. Then he told me, "You know, we are not ready for a child." And just like that, everything changed. I didn't argue. I cried, but I agreed. I went through with the abortion alone. And after that, I felt different. I didn't feel like his girlfriend anymore. I felt like someone who had sacrificed part of herself for a man who didn't even hold her hand through it. But I stayed. Hmm? I kept hoping he would change. I convinced myself he would marry me, that all my sacrifices would mean something. Then, 9 months later, it happened again. Another pregnancy. Same reaction, same coldness. "We can't have this baby," he said. "Not now." And again, I listened. That second abortion nearly killed me. Literally, I bled so much. I had to be rushed to the hospital. He didn't even show up. Are you kidding me? He didn't call. Nothing. That was the moment something in me broke for good. But guess what? I still didn't leave. I stayed until he left. He started ghosting me, wouldn't pick my calls, stopped coming around. I was so confused. Then, one day, I opened WhatsApp and saw a picture, a proposal. Kobe was engaged. At first, I laughed because I thought it was one of those kids until I saw the face of the woman wearing the ring. Let's call her Akusia. It was Akusia, my best friend, my childhood best friend. The same girl who cried with me when Kobe and I fought. The one who used to say, "Sis, you deserve better." The one I used to vent to after every argument with him. She was the one he was marrying. I didn't know how to feel. Was I angry at her? Or was I angry at myself for trusting them both? They got married barely 6 months after my second abortion. Her bridal shower pictures were everywhere. Her name was trending. They had sponsors, decorators, photographers, the works. I couldn't breathe. I had to go off social media so that I wouldn't see their pictures. I even had to quit my job. I stopped talking to people. Everything reminded me of my pain. I was drowning in silence. Then one day, 3 months after the wedding, Kobe texted me and said, "Hi, Elsie, can we talk?" I didn't respond. Then he called and called and called until one day, curiosity beat pain and I picked up. He said, "Your friend Akusia wasn't what I thought. That she had changed, that she was cold and disrespectful, that he missed me. I should have hung up, I should have blocked him, but instead I listened. I agreed to meet him." Jesus. The first time we met again, we talked. The second time, we didn't just talk. I became the side chick to a man I once sacrificed everything for, who married my best friend. What the hell? And to be honest, I didn't feel ashamed. I felt powerful. This time, I had the upper hand. I made him buy me everything. I ignored his calls. I made him beg to see me. I was the one in control and it felt good. It felt like a payback. Then one day, Akosia messaged me. She asked, "Are you still in contact with Kobe?" And I replied, "We barely talk." And it wasn't even a lie. We barely talked. We mostly did other things. A few weeks later, I asked him to send me 20,000 Ghana cedis, or I would tell her everything. He sent it without hesitation. That's when I knew that I had him wrapped around my finger. Girl. And I wasn't letting go anytime soon. I started being friendly with Akosia again, invited her to lunch. She cried and said, "I didn't know you two were serious." I just smiled and told her, "It's okay. What matters is that you are happy now." But life has a sense of humor. Last month, I missed my period again. I took the test and it was positive. And this time, I'm keeping the baby. Not because I want a family, not because I love Kobe, but because this child is my revenge. The baby is my power. Now, I drop subtle comments around Akusia, like, "Kobe still love mango smoothies, right?" Just little things to make her wonder. Last week, Kobe told me he regrets everything. He said marrying her was the worst mistake of his life. He said I'm the love of his life, but he has said that before, twice. And both times I ended up on a hospital bed bleeding. I told him I want to meet one last time to say goodbye. I picked a fancy restaurant and told him the time. What he didn't know is I also invited Akosia. Oh my God. I told her I wanted to catch up. When she walks in and sees him holding my hand, sees our chat open on my phone, everything will fall apart, just like I did years ago. And after the chaos, when we are in the parking lot, I'll whisper to him, "By the way, congratulations, you are going to be a father again," and I'll leave. He doesn't deserve peace, not after everything. He will raise this child knowing he betrayed the only person who ever truly loved him. And me, I won't block him. I want him to see me thriving, glowing, raising a child alone, confident, unbothered. I want him to wonder what could have been every single day. Do I still love him? No. I love the power I've taken back. I love the woman I've become, strong, unshakable, unapologetic. And if you are listening to this and you're in the same place I was, still in love with a man who destroyed you, still hoping he will come back, still praying he will change, sis, don't wait. Take your power back. And if you must walk away, make sure you walk away with something, because some of the stories, they deserve an ending that hurts just as much as the beginning. Nobody should tell me I'm wrong. Oh, wow. Do you think what she's planning to do is right? Is the revenge good, or she should have just forgotten about both of them and then moved on? I don't even know what to say because it looks like she's doing it, whether we like it or not. She's doing it. She just wanted to maybe advise the sisters out there. Anyway, I feel like if you are in a relationship that doesn't service you in any way, you should move on. Like if she had moved on from the beginning, all this wouldn't have happened. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you enjoy the story and what you think about what she's doing, whether it's good or bad, or she's doing like a very good job. Drop your opinions in the comment section. If you have a story that you want to share, this vault is open. Till I see you next time. Bye.